Hello guys and welcome back to my Total War Rome 2 playthrough series on the Rise of the Republic DLC, me playing as Rome. If you haven't checked out the past episodes in this playthrough so far, I do recommend you go check them out. It'd be actually fantastic for the support, and it also kind of gets you more up to date on what's gone off than me giving a brief overview, which I'm going to do now anyway. But pretty much from last session, we have been at war with the Terrace. We've managed to push them very hard and win some very decisive battles against them. And I think they've only got about 8 settlements or so left. I think it's about 8. There's 4 here and there's 4 over this side as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So the war's been going very well. I've got some more allies that I've been making, I think, last session as well. I made some more some lovely jubbly allies on here. So we've got the Suspense, which are under my allies now, and we also got these guys. Was my vassal, I believe it is. I've also got these guys, Nisi, who are my allies, and also the Nepolis. So we've kind of got this weird situation right now where we've got 3 major alliances going on. We've got the alliances in the north here, between all the Etruscans, which I will probably have to turn my attention to in the future, and also down here with the Terrace. Now, luckily enough, the alliance that was going on here has not kind of brought in the Crotons or the other guys, the Regions here. So it's kind of been a good place to sit. So my idea is just to keep pushing down here and finish off the Terrace completely, conquer the southern boots of Italy, or maybe go right down to where Croton is and call that there. Obviously the idea is to complete the objectives in the game, and that's how you more or less win this one. So I've got to construct a circus building in a province. I also do have some actually I completed this one already, so this is the optional quest which has been done. I think I'll get that at the end, and also the Amphiria factory, which is a storage thing for food. So this is the one that I need to do more than anything else, which is a circus, and the circus you get through the is the amphitheater one? I think there's a building here for it if we look. The circus is this, Circus Maximus. So we need to build that, so you need the, oh no, it's this one here, we need this circus. Okay, so we don't need that one, that's like the big one. So this one's the level 2 one, so it's actually not too bad. I probably mixed that up. I looked at this and thought this was it, but no, it's this one. So I was actually, did I build that somewhere? I was about to. I just have to look around now about all these provinces. The other thing is, like, when you start expanding out in a game, is that you get to a point where you're trying to remember what you've done and where you've done it. Ah, okay. So, is this it here? Oh, no, this is with the shop. Okay, so that's not that one. So I just need the one that looks more like a circus than anything else. So you kind of have a look around and you're trying to find out, like, where you built stuff and what you've been doing. The problem is with a lot of these stuff down here is that I'm still trying to take territories, so I don't think I've actually built anything yet in these ones. I think, oh, is this one here? Yes, so I'm building it on this province. So once I've done the amphitheater, I can then go for the circus. So this is going to take a turn, and then go for the circus. That will then complete the next one. So I've got to remember it's in the province of Campania, in Nepolis, which is this settlement here. So once that's done, that's cool. And let's have a look. We had a look at a few buildings. So where's this one? This is the recently conquered settlement I've just done. So I've got some money to spend. I've got nearly 10,000 coins. I'm just trying to think what I was building this. This is a marble, so it's a quarry settlement, which gives bonus to industry, and I think that's pretty much it. So it's probably a good idea if I get a pit mine in there, and then maybe some commerce. I'm just trying to think. Have I got I do have a temple, which is good. And I'm probably going to go for a Field of Mars, just to give me some more places to recruit better units from. And then I did have these guys just coming out here. So I think this is another settlement I recently took. Cool. And I think it was the plan of attack, which way I was going to go. Because my ally is moving down now, which is fantastic. I just actually need to see where he's going. Because we recently took this main area. So I have to actually issue a new idea. Now, my ally has taken these ones. So I think that maybe I might want him to go this way and try and take this settlement, or maybe try and put the main capital for this one under siege. Because the idea is I don't want to split my units up too much, but I also need to, because the province now is split. They've got 4 settlements down here and 4 down this way. Now, what I want to try and do is push straight down and take these 4, and then I can focus my last push going that way, on the heel of the Italian foot here. So this little section there. So I just need to think what's a good position to go. Plus, I was kind of like reinforcing a lot of my armies after the little march here. So I'm just trying to think what would be a good point to push from. It's always difficult because you don't want to overexpand and leave yourself vulnerable, but then you don't want to not go anywhere. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do, leave an army here, march this army up this way, take this settlement, and then move these 2 armies down and probably have one float around the coast here, take Ilya, and then move in and take this settlement. And I think that will probably cover me off very nicely. But what I'll do is I'll leave this army in this settlement to cover. Plus it needs recuperating anyway. Let's upgrade these guys. So I'll have this army move around this way, because it is fully repaired, so I don't have to worry about that. So we'll move down this way, and hopefully there isn't any horrible guys here. And I do have my... Oh, actually, I think these are just recruited recently. Or they was trying to take out a couple of their stuff, so that's why. Because I remembered I had issues with the Terrassa's stupid agent spam. That was basically the dignitaries was just constantly getting my units to disband all the time, which is cool in some cases, but not in others. So I want to try and do that. I just need to recruit more units as well, because it's random the way they do it. But the problem is that you had with it is that you end up losing maybe a very high level unit, and it's not very good. And it's shit. I'm just going to put it out there. It's crap. And it's not very good in most cases when you see it. And I think I can just put this straight under siege, to be honest. I can probably just take it straight away if I wanted to. Okay, let's move you down here. That's fine. You got any upgrades I need to? I think the cavalry upgrades have just begun because I've got the... I think one of the buildings in here now gives extra... I don't know what it is, to be honest. Maybe it might just be a global thing. Yeah, so we just have to monitor myself quite well here. I want to see where this army's going to go. I'm actually tempted to make him take the main settlement, put it under siege. But the thing is, it's better to control a province directly all yourself than it is having partially control. So it's just something I'm just trying to think which would be better for me. Because you can't trade provinces in this game. This is an old game where you can't do that. So you have to do stuff very sparingly. And have I got any... I need another spy. Oh, God. Let's get a few spies, then. Oh, I can't have any more spies yet. I haven't got the technology for it. Damn it. Okay, I can get another dignitary, or I can get another agent. So let's get you up. Let's just get another dignitary over this side. What's not got a lot of stability right now? I think this one. So let's get a dignitary. And then we'll get them to do their little thing next turn. And that's pretty much it. So I've just been rambling on now, trying to get my son caught up. I do apologise if it just sounds like I'm rambling for ages, but it's... When you come back into games, it's always hard to remember where you are and where you left off, and then you've got to try and remember what you were doing. So let's just move on then. Hey, level 10. Wow, he's actually to the max rank in the game now. My patrician's gone up as well. So the Taras tried attacking me, so I tried to seize the settlement down. They actually attacked me with this army and tried pushing me off. I took a lot of casualties, but they failed, and they've obviously had to run off back into the forest where they came. Which does mean that I managed to take the settlement and also recovered this turn with some of the forces, because these were down to like really low. For whatever reason, this game loves to have your cavalry just destroy itself, which does mean it's hard to keep experience with a lot of these. And I just need to think where I want to go now with these guys. Let's just throw you into this army and have you train up some more. Cool. So yeah, it means I managed to push in and take the settlement. It looks like I've got my allies moving down here, which is going to be really good. So he's probably going to seize that settlement. I'm going to then move down with this army and seize this one. See what we can do. This is healing up, but I just need to get some more units in here. So let's us get a... this one hasn't really got a high level... Oh, yeah, it does. It has a 3. That's actually really good. That's extremely useful, to be honest. Because it does mean that I can upgrade to a 4, which gives me access to veterans. An elite horseman, basically. Like I can't really pronounce it. It's it gives me access to elite. I don't know if it's equites or equestes. It's really... Latin's always been a really weird one how to pronounce stuff. But yeah, so we get some better horsemen here. But they do cost a lot of food to have, so you have to be very careful where you spend them, because if you just get one in every single province, you will find out that you run out of food very quickly. That's really good. Oh yes, that province is finished. Okay, so can I upgrade this yet? Oh, I remember I couldn't actually do it yet because I needed the unlock for it, which was through here, which I can't do yet because I'm trying to unlock the last thing in here, which is these all get replaced. Which I'm hoping when it does in 5 turns. I'm trying to think, is it worth just to switch for now and get this done? So I can get the quest done. I'm hoping that the... Is that going to not change that? Oh, okay, so the amount of research you keep done it keeps. That's good. Looks like we've got some guys here that are trying to harass my units here. So I want to try and see if we can kill these guys. Because I don't want them harassing my units. Okay, he's assassinated, which is good. What level are you? You're 4. And I think this guy's, yeah. Should we assassinate this guy? Nice. So that knocks them down a level. It makes them easier to kill. We've taken this settlement, so we just need to change this up a little bit. I guess just for food for now, and then replace this one with a food one. Cool. I'm just going to have to sit in this settlement and heal. But I also do have to level up my general. This is the highest you can go. Level 10's the highest. So by this point, you need to be thinking, what's the best thing to do? Now, I went down quite far. I can have Great Leader, which gives me more experience for all my units. It gives Inspire, which is a group ability. More morale. So it's like you have to get that one, I feel. It does mean now I can't get anything else, because I think that's the maximum he can reach. So yeah, this is now the best he can be, which is really good. And it's hard to get in most games, level 10 general, because they die very quickly. But in this case, it's gone really well. And I guess I'll level up that some more. I just need to make sure all the guys are doing what they should be doing. Because that's always a fun thing when you have like new units and that plotting around. It's like, are you doing your job? I've got my spy in there. I've got some more units down here. I'm just going to hold this army here, which is, I know it's a decent size army. It's probably one I should use to attack, but I want to not leave myself in a position where I'm overextending myself, and I'm still waiting on this army actually to replace itself. So what we got? So we got some Equites, got my heavy units. So we got 2 of them. So let's get some more of these. How many spearmen? We've got some light hoplites. I might want to replace them with some better hoplites. Although these aren't hoplites anymore, so maybe some centuriais. I do have some other spearmen as well, so it might be worth just getting some more cavalry units as well. Or I can maybe get some skirmishers. You know what? Let's get some more Roman swordsmen for the time being, and that's take me to 18. And then I could spend my money on getting some archers, but I've only got 462 anyway, so let's not go too much here in depth. And let's see what happens into next turn, because I want to try and take the settlement if I can. Which, I mean, I could just take it now, but I won't be able to upgrade it yet, so I'm going to wait. And I want to see what my ally is going to do as well. Oh, wow. That's impressive. My ally just took that settlement. Did they just instantly attack that? I'm not going to complain with that. Wow. I'm impressed. So, normally AIs, when they come to siege settlements, will just instantly siege them. But I think, is this because this settlement is so bad, it's like they've just given up? Oh, that's interesting. These guys have ended their alliance with me. So I'm no longer... I don't think I have a defensive alliance with them anymore. I think they don't like me because... Expansion, military action against the Taras, even though they hate the Taras at one point. Broken trees of the Taras. Okay, so I probably will have to take them out at some point. That's a bit frustrating in that case. But the cool thing is that we've now taken this province. Maybe it would be a good idea to get my allies to take... Hold on, where's that province linked to something else? No. So if I get my allies to take that province, I can then take this one. We then share the province half and half, which again is not something ideal, but it's better than no. And then I can focus on dealing with these guys down here in the sea area, which would be very good. And then I can bring all my armies to... Actually, I can actually do that now. I can move all my armies around. So these guys can heal up and move slightly to the left. We've got a guy here who needs to... Let's get that one. So actually move this army down this way. and we can focus on pushing into and taking these main settlements, because there's only these 4 left now, which is really good. Hopefully I can do it this session. That'd be really nice. I do have to finish this off, which I can do now because I think I have the income. Yes. Let's just finish that off. Let's just do a decisive victory. Grab that. Nice. Now you can actually change this over. Oh, I can't even do that one though, which is a bit frustrating because I don't have the tech for that. And we'll just replace that one as well. So now this army's done that, we can move this army down, which is nice. I'm going to move my... We can't slaughter him because I haven't got the resources. I haven't got the income to do that yet. So let's just put him to train. This guy is leveled up, so we can actually now... Oh, it's actually not it's the Legion that's leveled up, which is really good. Indomitable Infantry. That's a good one. Let's get that tradition in. And let's sped that guy in. And then what we could do is move down and see if we can actually capture some of these guys into a bit of a ambush. So if we move to here, I can go into ambush stance. If I can kind of get an army to move this way, that'd be great. What I think's happened is the army that was up here has moved back and gone into Heraclea, and maybe they might move this way and I can catch them off guards and maybe attack them while I move this army back to this settlement to heal. And then I'm moving both these armies round, and I'll have to go this way because I don't have an alliance with these guys, and I don't know if they like me very much because they probably don't like my expansionism that I'm doing. Yeah, how's my allies actually doing though? Oh, they really love me. These guys, see, how are they liked by everyone? Look how much expansion they've done. Or maybe they might. Oh no, they have expanded. See, they get only 10, so there's -10 that they don't like them by, the Terracnea. Although, because I've expanded quite a lot, they hate me by -50. So I don't understand how that works in most cases, which is just very bizarre. Oh, actually, you've got... Can I have a trade agreement with you? So these Italian tribes up here, the Veneti, are doing really well against the... Oh no, they're actually allied. But they're trying to take out the Helvetii here, who's invaded the barbarians, but... Okay, cool. So let's, so anything, am I forgetting anything? Have I done all my bits and bobs? I moved everyone that I can need to move for now. These guys are doing all the little bits and bobs. So that's very good indeed. So we just need to keep moving on. Hopefully my ally will move down and take the settlement. If not, I will, actually, did I get them to do that? It's not showing up on the map, so I'm guessing it's because I don't have visibility yet. But we'll leave an army sat here just to heal up, and this one's going to move down. And then we'll either help my ally take the settlement, or we'll take it ourselves, and then we can try and take these main last settlements here, because the Taras capital's there. Maybe I can actually get them to be a vassal. That might be a good idea. So some version going off. Got a hidden agent that's been discovered. Ally confirms target with a Taras, which is good. Got patrician that's increased, so my spy's been spotted. So let's move him more this way. I need to see where all these units are. Okay. I need to kill this guy, who's just sat doing his little shenanigans. So we can assassinate him. No, failed. Okay. Let's move down this way. How are you doing down here? So you've now dropped down a level, so let's just move you up one more. I mean, the public order is not amazing, but it's better than nothing. And I don't know what Neapolis is going to do. I'm very concerned that they might join my ally at some point, and I've got no units up there to defend. But this is a problem when you can kind of overextend a little bit. But I do want to move armies. It looks like he's moved off a little bit. And what? Where's this army? Where's this come from? So there's my ally here who's got a little fleet just kind of like in the middle of the ocean, which is fine, I guess. Actually, what I want to do now is try and move this guy to here. Can I actually get him to the forest without being spotted? Maybe there. Maybe there. We'll go to here. Go back into spy. And then I just need to move this guy down to hide on this side. I just want to see if I can catch any units that will move this way. While this other army moves down and potentially goes to that province. We'll see what goes off. And then once this guy heals up, we will then have to move this way around. And then we'll have to go from there. Again, the main thing I'm trying to do right now is the objectives. So it's getting the circus, which I'm waiting for the research. I need 3 more turns anyway. So I'm just going around upgrading buildings and doing my usual plots around just to see what I can get completed. So I think Rome's pretty much in a good, decent place. We can actually maybe knock these up a little bit more. But it's not like I can improve Rome any more than what it is. It can only go to level 5, which is a bit strange. Rome was meant to be massive. And yet it can only... maybe it's based on where it is. But yeah, other provinces can go to 6. So like, Neapolis here can go to size 6 slots. Well, this can only go to 5. So maybe once I upgrade Rome to the... is that the highest... I can't even get it any higher. It's a bit strange. So maybe if I do that in the future, it might work. There's some upgrades I can do over here, and I'm still getting some more food coming down this way, so we'll see how it goes on. Oh, I've got a guy here that needs his... what we got here? So let's have him... tax? Yeah, let's get him some tax. Tax is always a good thing.